Good morning, boys and girls. I'm sorry that I can't be there today, but I think that this will help you get an idea of what we're going to be doing with Mr. Hefner. As you can see, we have the Scratch website up, so we're going to actually take the information that Mr. Hefner is going to share with us, and we're going to use that knowledge in order to create your own music in Scratch. So, of course, first we're going to be working at scratch.mit.edu. And second grade, next week we will sign you in. Here's the sign-in page, and then we'll actually be able to put we'll actually be able to put your username and password, which is what we've been using for code.org, into Scratch. So don't worry about that. We'll do that next week. I'm going to go ahead and sign in myself so that I can show you what we're going to be doing. So once the Scratch initial screen comes up, we're going to go to Create. And if you remember, in Scratch Junior, when you created a new project, it was just a plus in an icon. So in this case, we're actually going to be using the Chromebooks and going to Create, choosing the Create function. So here is our workspace. Here is our toolbox, and of course here is where we're going to write our scripts. So I just want to show you the blocks that we will be using, and once Mr. Hefner does his part, you'll be able to make more sense of the blocks, okay? So of course first we will have events. This should look familiar to you when the green flag is clicked, but today we're going to look at the sound blocks. As you can see, you can play different sounds. We kind of experimented with that in Scratch Junior, but we're actually going to go even deeper, because if you'll look, it says play drum, but it goes even deeper for us. And Mr. Hefner will talk about, there's 18 choices of drums, and he's going to talk about the sounds of each of those. And then also this weird number here that says 0.25 beats. I'm going to leave that up to Mr. Hefner to talk about the mystery of what that means in music. Also, we'll have being able to set an instrument, and on this it actually gives you, so there's a drum choice and there's also the set instrument, and when you click the down arrow you can see all the different types of musical instruments that Mr. Hefner is going to go over for you. So if he talks about the bass or the electric guitar, he'll be able, or electric piano and piano, then he will be able to put that sound in your ears so that you can put it in your Scratch program. Let's look at the piano for just a minute. And he actually will be able to talk about changing the tempo. What does this word tempo mean? Also, when we go to different looks, we'll be able to create a conversation if we need to in our video, and also switching costumes and backdrops. So these are different types of blocks that we're going to be talking about. The wait block will make a difference in the tempo, and different things like that. So I just wanted to show you exactly what we will be doing in Scratch once we gain the information from Mr. Hefner. I hope to see you next week. I have to get this old tooth plugged so that it doesn't, so I can chew on this side. So that's why I'm not here. But I know you're in good hands with my substitute and Mr. Hefner. So great listening ears. Be great patrons for the rest of the week. Goodbye.